we actually have those people who have that talent, who have actually recorded some of the images of Tirau in particular and their family actually been coming to us and making us gifts of it. If you wander around, and recently, and I'll talk later about the mayor, says we wander around our council, people are blown away by the creative arts and the culture that we actually show. We'll go from up here to our Rolly Munro downstairs. But in Terry Ferguson, we have an artist who is renowned, artistic, and whose works pay respect to his family and ancestors. And they actually capture some real basic emotional rawness. And as he says, I see my role as an artist as definitely having a positive influence within a community. A local artist can reflect life within a community and capture its existence as a snapshot through its buildings, its moods, and its peoples. And so, we are so lucky that this gentleman, Terry, come forward.
Can I bring my cup of tea or not?
So, as we start to recognise the enormity of these gifts, and first in terms of the Bushman, his father, and telling that story about Tirau. And for the first time, we are so used to seeing youth and beauty being shown out as something wonderful. And I relate to this one so wonderfully, as this just captures that community spirit, that spirit within our town, as his mother and father looked and celebrate their life. He has given these to us on permanent loan. One will hang in our council building and one will hang in our sports and event centre. Here again is a statement of absolute fantastic creativity that has come home from an artist who could give them, sell them anywhere else. Sir, we are so proud to be able to say, hey, here's South Waikato talent, and here's South Waikato talent believing in us and asking us, please show it. And we do that.
You're very welcome. Can I change my mind though? Thank you very much for that. It's been a privilege. I was born here quite a long time ago. No, I didn't go to Tirau High School because they were Greeks, not we were Blues. Forest View was the school. I was nearly a foundation. My family also live here. My dad, I came and stayed with him last night, and 87 rides his bike every morning to keep fit. We lost our mum 2 months ago. It was very important that I've lived all over the world and in major cities, and I cannot believe that I'm standing here in front of you today. It's really nice to be home. I am living in Rongataha at the moment, but my 5 siblings and my dad still live in Tirau. My mum and dad would have clocked up, or mum would have 60 years at Tirau next year. This piece here is called Still Mine. You know, that it didn't win the National Portrait Awards in Wellington. I got a finalist placing, but I won People's Choice. It was voted by people, and I think it was the emotion. And I'm going to tell you a funny story really quickly about that in a second. But the reason I did that as a Bushman is that I am known as the Bushman Son. So you can check it out on Facebook, the Bushman Son, or bushmanson.com, and you'll see all my artwork there. I'm proud to carry the name Bushman Son because it does reflect Tirau. Tirau is mentioned on my websites and everything that I do because it's part of who I am. just in ending, I needed to gift these because I needed them to be seen, and because my parents were so much part of Tirau, and in my eyes reflect the face of Tirau, I wanted them to stay here long after I'm gone too. So if ever you pull down the event centre or this gets a high-rise, I would like these to go back to the descendants of my descendants. Really, really quickly to finish, thank you very much for accepting these. The story behind this, because there was so much feedback at the Portrait Awards this year, and it was about, we can see the love in her face, the touch of her hand, Dad's, reaching forward to her. The reality of it is quite different. Oh. And I'm going to tell you, because this is how cute my parents are, and Mum was. She had Parkinson's, which is, I don't know if anybody knows anybody with Parkinson's disease, but it's a horrific disease, and she passed away at Victoria Place here 2 months ago. Anyway, it was really hard to get Mum to smile because it robs you of any emotion. And I said to Dad, give her a kiss, I want to capture this moment so I can paint this portrait, as you see today. So he leaned forward to her and he gave her a kiss. And there's a series of photos, and it still didn't work, I still couldn't quite get what I wanted. Anyway, he whispered something in her ear, which, as any child does not want to hear your parents talk about, especially when they're in their 80s. And she burst into laughter. So thank you very much for accepting these, and I look forward to seeing them in your place.
Thank you. We had great discussion, great denial, great
Thank you, Bushman. I just want to flag to councillors, we're working on the date of the 12th of